Marriage is one of the greatest scams placed on women. They really got into our heads, manipulated and brainwashed us to think that this is what we love, this was going to be good for us, we were going to be happy doing this. Having a man in our bed, constantly having access to our body so that he could use for his selfish reasons. He goes to work, builds his career while I stay home, do slave labor. That isn't giving me any kind of investment in myself. But I'm supposed to be happy. They're constantly thinking what they can get out of the world, from their business, from their job, from you. But the moment we speak up and say, hey, Mr. Man, what are you going to give to me? What's in it for me? We're selfish. We're not feminine. We're not nurturing. We're not loving. That's called guilt tripping. Any form of guilt tripping, be wary of that person. They're trying to get something from you that isn't theirs to take. We're done with guilt tripping, manipulation, lies. At the end of the day, we are trying to survive, and sometimes it is beneficial to live with somebody. But we're not bitches because we ask, what's in it for me? Because if there isn't anything in it for me, we should be able to say no. Super excited for the world that's coming, where we have robots to watch over us. We won't need men in our house. We'll have everything at our fingertips, ladies. Men can be something that is for enjoyment, if we actually enjoy you.
So she's talking about the greatest scam ever done on women. I don't even know what to say to this, because she said it all. It's absolutely right. And men have been convinced that marriage to them is a status symbol for women, so much so that they're going around on the internet talking about that's why you're not even married. So Risa Tisa was married. Half of these bloggers that are now exposing their lying, cheating, beating husbands, they're married, because we have this fantasy that marriage is going to cure something. It's going to cure your loneliness. You're going to be a married single mother in some of these cases. You're going to have somebody there by your side. Meanwhile, he's sleeping in another room or living with another woman. Marriage is consisting of two people. What is the emotional, psychological development and healing that either of those people have done? Come on. Marriage is a relationship made up of people. What are the people in the relationship like? Marriage sometimes exacerbates problems that were there before. Marriage can solve some problems, yes, but marriage to the wrong person brings all different types of other problems. And far too often, just like in the storybooks, you ever notice happily ever after? As soon as they get together, oh, they lived happily ever after. They don't tell the real of what was really going on after the storybook closed. That's when real life began. So these men act like marriage is the end. No, it's the beginning of something else. Far too many men don't believe in therapy, aren't concerned with personal development, are not cultivating themselves as human beings, aren't finding ways to become and to enhance their leadership skills. They're like, me man, me have balls, you come here and submit to me. But who is it that the woman is submitting to? I was listening to this video earlier today that was talking about the number one indicator of whether or not the children in a family are going to thrive. And the number one indicator that the woman in the video said is the happiness of the mother, because the man answered whether there's a man in the household. And she was like, no, the happiness of the mother. So just having a man in the household, and listen, I had somebody very close to me that had been indoctrinated into the manosphere. And oh, the arguments I used to have with this man, because he felt just a father being in the home was enough to cure all the ills and ails of the home. And I had to keep asking him, what is the caliber of that father? Because all fathers are not created equal. But these men, they happily ever after and gloss over what happens after the marriage. And this is why they have walkaway wife syndrome, where women are walking away after spending years talking, asking, and begging for what it is that they need in the relationship. And when they finally have had enough, they just walk away. And the men are acting like, which way did she go? What did I do? But he's not listening. He thinks that just marrying her is enough. But how do you keep her? How do you stop some other man from sliding in and being a father to your children now that you're out of the damn picture? Like Future is over there guffawing, hiccuping, and coughing all over the damn internet because another man is implanting his values, morals, standards into his son that is living in this other man's house because he didn't do what it is that he needed to do and be who it is that he needed to be able to keep a woman like Sierra. Yeah, this woman is absolutely right. The greatest scam ever played on women. And now that women are waking up, these people don't know what to do with their damn selves.
Be a part of the live show with thousands of other viewers. Go to TonyaTKO.com/text and join the text notification squad and get a text whenever I go live. Support the show and yourself, and I'll see you on the next live broadcast.